Welcome back. We're going to look at undoing the lockdown in this episode. So I've just changed the outfit, as you saw at the end of the last episode, into the astral dive outfit, which I think is quite cool. I like the look of this. I particularly like the hairstyle on this, so we'll be playing with this for a bit of a while. Let's go find the elevator, shall we? Sector elevator.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Okay, well apparently so. He's actually in the maintenance sector at least. Friendly for now, I suppose. Though he's a bit creepy.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear. Is Ahti guiding me too?
We're now in the maintenance sector, which is where we need to be to start the lockdown, so that's something. Security clearance level 2. We don't have that, we have security clearance level 1. This looks like a hiss-infected room. I'll level with you. There's red everywhere. NSC control room. We need to head to that room on the left there, so we're probably going to have to go left or round in some form.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Oh, so it's there inside the room, but there's all sorts of hiss guards, I presume, that will spawn when we eventually end up in that room. Yeah, it's going to be a tough fight. Let's go this way. Hiss. Up there, look. Told you this area was hiss infected. Guess we'll up this way then. This is where we're supposed to go. Might let you kill this guy, shall we? Got him. Nice. This is a control point here, I presume. Yep. Okay, we've planned the control point. Nice. Means the room's fixing itself now. Okay. Nice. Blackwalk Quarry. Now, that's interesting. That's a location that I've got, I think, from the deluxe edition, so that's good. Okay. Right, we're here. What do we do? RT the janitor. Assets. Ritual impulse. I don't know what that is, but alright. Sounds interesting. Okay, let's stay focused for a minute. Oh, we can make our construct shatter. Nice. New weapon form constructed. Nice. Let's go into our loadout then and look at the shatter form. We can equip this form, and we can give it a mod as well. Nice. Best square to switch weapon form. I don't know what the difference between these two is. The scatter form. Damn, that looks powerful. Okay, that's good. That was cool. Alright, let's, what are we doing? We need to go... We're in ventilation. We need to go, by the looks of it, we need to go south towards the yellow dot. So can we go south and do this, down this way, maybe? Oh, this place looks kind of creepy. Oh, there's some hiss. Yeah, this looks like a close range shotgun type thing. Okay. Oh god, we're in a lot of trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Ah! Where are they coming from? I think we're restoring a tiny bit of health while staying stationary here. Maybe, I can't really tell. Where did the hits there? Look. Use my power to kill him off. Nice, I've got some health back. I'm no longer completely in the red. Okay, cool. Oh wait, there's more. I see. Got him.
What's down that way?
Janitor's office. Here we go. Personal mode, energy recovery. Okay, cool.
Well done. You got the job.
Hello, Artie.
It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Clearance level 2. Alright, cool.
Yep.
There's some kind of board over here. What's this board of? What's this over here? What
Burn the trash.
Burn the trash.
Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
Burn the trash around the furnace.
Burn it into a reindeer, not into the moon.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
Find a way to fix the power plant. Let's go in here this way, I suppose. You a hiss? Or you a regular man?
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Okay, so there's a guy we need to speak to. There's a control point here. Let's clear the control point. Security booth. No idea what that is, by the way. Just in case that's not clear. Security, oh, it's in here.
Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Hold on a moment. Right, let's see what's going on there. Let's talk with this one. Hold on, there's a file here. Let's look at the file first. Look, file. Arish, security matters. Got your message, yeah. If someone is exalting about Ashti, please tell them you'll handle it and leave it at that. I'm supposed to have any personnel interviewing with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yet it's still very much a classified matter. I also saw in your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide the next step. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trent and Darling. I know it's in your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. There's something else on the hotline. Hang on. Wait, it's one of these new.
Northmoor was
I think that's
director
new.
before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully
Okay, haven't seen
avoided
this yet.
it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
They all have
Okay, that's
HRAs.
interesting. Right, now
We're on
I'll
the
speak to
same
you,
side.
whoever you are.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I've just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, it came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Well, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Fix the power blocks
Look
and the
alive.
converters.
Director
Okay.
on deck.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Furnace chamber, we're not going in there yet. I bet there's a boss in there by the amount of stuff that's there. Okay, let's oh! Wonder if I can take out a shield. Oh, I died. I wonder if I'm supposed to be there yet. That guy seemed a little bit tough. More tough than he should do. It's alright, we're going to respawn at the area anyway. We can go and do the escape room. Not the escape room, the energy converters anyway. We didn't need to be there, to be honest. Okay, door's open, let's go.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old plant has a shit fit.
There's some hiss in here, obviously. That's one. Okay, we're making it through. Nice, neat, does it.
Now we won't blow up.
Nice.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Okay. Okay, we head back to the control room now. Okay, so I'm basically The horse object of power seems to be here, and we maybe get a new ability or something from that. So I'm going to try and do this quest and see what this is. I don't know what this is, but yep.
An object of power.
We're going to head towards.
How do you think it got down here?
We're going to head towards this object of power.
I
didn't mean to fall through into this room, but I went into a room and fell down, and here I am.
So creepy.
Don't know what that was. The horse tutu allows you to evade dash. Prove it. Use it to escape yourself. Oh. I'm gonna have to time this, I think. Damn, okay, so it's like a dodging thing with the new ability. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, I can fly in the air as well, damn. It's almost like flying, this. Yep, no, I failed that. Okay, nice. This is a cool ability, actually. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Okay. You safely avoid their attacks using the sprint. Okay, so we're basically supposed to dodge their attacks. We're immune to our attacks and we can dodge them. You've been approved. You and the horse are now bound. Okay, good. Excellent. So we've got this new ability, I'm guessing, and when we go back outside. Okay, I guess we can now dodge and evade. Mission completed. Merry chase. Okay, we fell back through, and I'm guessing we're going to end up back in the room we started. Or somewhere else. I'm not actually sure we're going to end up, but okay, we're back. This is the room, yeah, this room where we fell down. Okay, cool. This is the box I was going for. Let's grab this. Nice. Oh god, I can still do it. Nice. I can see. I got the new ability. Cool, that's awesome. Right, where are we going? Janitor's office. We need to go find the janitor, and we need to go back through and head to the NSC control room. Upcoming game reminder. What's this? So I'm guessing this is some kind of reference to something in game or something. I don't know. Maybe some yeah, it's a miss. Okay, got some health back, that's not bad. There's a control point near here, let's do the control point before any more hits spawn. And the room's going back to normal, excellent.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
Oh, hotline. I'll take that. It's probably the recording. I'll look at that in a second. Before we look at that, I'm just gonna have a look around here, make sure there's no other files or anything, because it seems like a kind of place where there would be some files just hanging about. Would be worth reading. I don't see any more files. I'm gonna go off camera so I can check my loadout. Okay, I'll check out the hotline. I quite like watching these, to be honest, so let's have a look. Internal lockdown.
So much is expected from the director. Privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters. And to inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you.
Don't know what happened there.
They
We'll see
want
if that happens on the
things in
footage.
return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Can tell us anything particularly didn't already know, but let's go use this then. And the elevator's unlocked. Some of the other areas seem to be opening. That's interesting.
That's it. The other sector should be
Okay.
open now.
Speak with Emily.
I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get
Let's
to know
head
each
back
other.
to Emily then. Hello.
Jesse, you made it.
Yeah, I did.
And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk,
Okay.
Emily. Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being. What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever
This
since.
is deep.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary.
She, so it's not Dylan then.
In my
Okay.
head. She led me to you. I call her...
Polaris, okay. I'll call her that for now.
Polaris.
That's an interesting name.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. But one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my key card. The sector elevator will
Okay,
take you
clearance
there.
level 3. Alright, cool.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
4 ability points received. Hotline, the Hiss, personal mod, launch efficiency, threshold material. Okay. I am going to open the loadout and have a look at the... New Bureau alert, maintenance. Okay, there's a lot of things going on here, hang on. New personal mods, presumed none of them are at level 3, nope. Mission, assets, got more assets. Missions, Hiss guards. A few extra quests that are going on. This is the main one, the Old Boys Club. Cool. I'm gonna go to Central Executive to collect a reward. Okay, so I've got, so I can collect rewards for that. That'll be good. Collectibles hotline. There's one of the Hiss. Let's listen to him talk about this. Oh, it's from the board. Okay. The Hiss spread is searching for transmission speakers to corrupt to chaos. The astral plane is a conflux switchboard. The Hiss will come for us all. Okay. You must stop them. I wonder what the alternative words thing's about. Like the research parapsychology. Okay. Central Executive Check Awards. I presume that's here on this particular one here. This point. Get the rewards here. Board countermeasures. Is it? Collect reward. Collect reward. Collect reward. I think we're done here for now then. So thank you for watching again. We'll be back for another episode. I'm sure we're going to be finding Marshall, and hopefully that will lead us towards Dylan. So see you next time when we go ham on this game. Peace.